we expect with summer.
There are a few things in life that are more satisfying than taking something that's already good and making it even better.
The opportunity to take this 200 Series LandCruiser and add all the armour, or should that be amour, the French word for love, that ARB can throw at it in the form of aftermarket accessories that leave this vehicle looking like it's on steroids. Let's start off with the stuff you can't see. Long-range tanks, diff locks, tow points, lift kits and suspension might sound like overkill, but I can assure you, once you've lived with a few of life's little luxuries, you just won't go back.
So what are we looking at here, Mark?
Okay, so Dean, this is a 200 Series LandCruiser VX model. So like good foundations of any house, you need to get the foundations right, solid platform, and that's been our game plan here. Build this, build it right, set it up for remote touring. You can see we've done a Campr rear bar. So again, what happens on this model, we wanted to get the wheel out from underneath by putting a bigger tank in. And I wanted to work smarter. Obviously the whole process of building these foundations and getting it right is get the wheels over the back, keep the weight over the back. That reduces me trying to have to put too much up on the roof rack.
You put that in so you can put your long range fuel tank in?
100%, yeah. So we've ran the 180 litre Frontier tank. That gives us, combined with the main tank, an additional 90 litres, so we're 270 litres in total.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we've got some serious touring capacity, so, and that's a big focus. That's what you want, peace of mind when you get out there.
Shock absorber system. You've done some amazing work here with one of your real star brands, aren't they?
Yes. So again, once we start adding weight to a vehicle, we obviously want to upgrade again for touring purposes. We've upgraded to the BP51s, which is a full bypass shock. We've got the ability to be able to adjust compression and rebound, again for remote touring. This is a UVP, so again a vital part of protection equipment for the vehicle. I think the challenge we get, Dean, is a lot of these vehicles, they can be quite exposed under here.
Sure.
They do come out with some standard aluminium plates, but this is a 3mm zinc coated steel product. So it's obviously running from the front cross member all the way back here to the transfer case. So again, ultimate protection for remote touring.
You've got some very expensive hardware sitting in above this, and you're saying without this, stock standard, it's all exposed.
Absolutely. Even things like sensors and things like that can be exposed from debris and things like that.
Yeah.
We want maximum protection. We don't want something, a silly rock puncturing a centre, and we find the vehicle, stops. So that's critical. That's a really good bit of gear. So credit to ARB engineering for that one.
Further north?
I'll walk you through towards the front of the vehicle. Another really important key feature of any form of remote travel is obviously having a recovery point.
Yep.
We've set this up with the worn Xeon winch, but you can see here we've got chassis mounted dedicated recovery points. So if I am unfortunate one of winching, or if I have to be snatch strapped, we're pulling off both sides of the chassis. So really important to get that part right for even weekend travel.
So the hooks that you'll see in these places normally, they're a tie-down hook, they're not a recovery point.
That's a very good point, yes, you're right there, and that's something that we really want to stress to people, that they understand the importance of that. And ARB have done a lot of work to engineer and get that right, but that's critical. That's a big feature that, yeah, definitely is something that if you're doing any form of touring, I'd have definitely put on the bucket list to be done.
So I'm feeling slightly envious already, just having a look at what we can't see on the vehicle. Yep. Let's get it off the hoist and take a look at what other parts you've added to it.
Absolutely, yeah, loves it.
As the 200 Series comes back to earth, it's easy to see what an ARB makeover can do for the functionality, practicality, safety and look of your vehicle.
Well, we've lifted the lid, V8 turbo diesel power, the 200 Series. It doesn't get better than this, does it?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Dual battery system,
yep.
Obviously a must. Obviously diesel can filter, secondary filter, again perfect for remote touring. Catch can for the oil separation.
Tell me it's been chipped.
Oh yes, that was our latest addition, only last week. We wanted something a little bit different. Our bars come normally in a powder coat black. This has actually been painted in black micra. So it's all a 2-pack enamel, and this is becoming more and more popular now. Beautiful car, it complements the look of it all, and that's what we want to do achieve as well.
Well mate, I'm pumped. I think I should go home, get the swag and the fishing rod, throw it on the roof, and away we go. But you've got something else planned for us this afternoon.
Absolutely. So we're going to drive around the streets of Capalaba. We're going to demonstrate the road manners of this girl right here and show you how good it is.
So there you have it. She's a beast. This vehicle could take you to the Kimberley, Cape York, the Simpson Desert, you name it, and it most probably will at some point in its life. But today we thought we'd use it where most vehicles get used the most, and that's on the blacktop.
Okay, off you go. And that should be in sports mode now, you should feel a massive difference.
Crikey. So this is the chip.
This is the Safari ECU. So considering the weight we've got on the vehicle,
Yep.
it just drives like it's out of the showroom.
It sure does.
Combine all that class with the ARB aftermarket accessories that we've shown you today, and you have a vehicle that ticks every conceivable box most people could ever want from a four-wheel drive. Or should that be a time-travelling space machine? ARB Capalaba is one of a stack of ARB stores around the country. Head to the website for your local ARB store.